Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we have finally gotten into the great city of Ring. Enjoy this place, because we're going to be here a while. Actually, if I can, I'm going to try to find a way out of this place. See if I can get back to an earlier town for a quest that I kind of accidentally missed. We'll see, though. These can be dangerous in the wrong hands. You know, this place has so many shops with so much stuff to buy. I'm not going to be able to buy all of these things. I already just bought some stuff that can kind of debuff some enemies. So while it would be cool to have various projectiles, it's not really an option. Ooh, that's a good one, though. If there's anything I want to save up for, possibly it's that one. Healing the party would definitely be useful. I mean, I can do that myself pretty easily, but you never know. I have let people die before. Not on purpose, of course. Hello there, would you like to make an investment? Explain investment. Certainly. Simply put, you give me a specific amount of gold and it goes into Ring's market. The money helps maintain stock and upkeep. In return, you may at any time retrieve the investment you make, although the amount you'd be getting back will vary. If the market hasn't been doing as well as it should, you'll have lost a portion of your investment. On the other hand, if it's been doing well, then you will receive more than you put in. You will also at any time be able to check how much your return is worth before withdrawing. Finally, how much you put in is a factor in how much you will gain or lose. For example, if you invest a single gold coin, your gains and losses will only differ by 1 coin. Invest 10 and your return will vary by tens, and so on. So, interested? I'm just gonna walk around and pretend I'm not interested. Are all these full of money? Is it really a smart idea to have these bags of money just lying throughout your store here? Anyway, yes. How much you putting down? Oh, we're specifically limited on these options. That's kind of a bummer. I only have 32 gold. Well, I guess I'm just going to throw in the 10. Thank you. Your returns will vary by 10 gold coins. Come back later and see how much it's changed. That seems like a cool idea. So I can't add to my return. I mean, I can't insert another 10 coins, it seems. So, that's a bummer. Another one of these. That reminds me. Do I still have that one thing? King Signet. I still have the keys. No, I don't have the teleporter thing. Alright, so another one of these mysterious statues. Ring, upper right corner of Green District. Well, I was kind of hoping that the exit to this place would be on the north side, but it seems we're not on the north side of this town. So, I guess the only thing left to do is kind of look around. There's a notice. Due to the closure of Ring's gates, all food distribution is now government funded and is portioned appropriately. We hope this does not cause any inconvenience. People are dying of starvation. It's locked. I swear I had a crate over here somewhere. What, you mean this one? I can't seem to do anything about it. Also locked. You know, these random places where it's like rocks and stuff. Don't know what is up with that. Locked. Locked. That's my eventual goal, unless I can avoid it. And you guys are all seemingly going to be saying the exact same thing. Yeah, this part of the district is largely not built, it seems. No time to talk, gotta work. It looks like you're just walking around. Smarter than my boss, you are. We should count ourselves fortunate. They normally don't allow desert dwellers in Ring. Why not? A long history of war. Or rather a short one, given that the Great Uniter is a superb strategist. The fact that we worked our butts off to get in here, only to end up in this slum, is demeaning. There's a notice. Under new management. Come back soon for the exciting new Emporium. More plot blocking. Oh, the exit is in that direction. Well, as long as I'm still exploring, I'll still explore, and then we'll head on out. Although, considering how many of these buildings are seemingly unfinished, I don't think it's going to take much longer to explore. Hello there, traveler. How can I help you? Why are you sitting here? As the uniter for the grounds of Lasha, I am required to remain within it to allow for... I'm getting tired of reciting that. I'd have a group of spiriters like Mitoma if it wasn't for Xanadu and Kolax wanting to bite my head off for it. They wouldn't dare touch Mitoma, but me? I'm just an old man. Alright. What are these rock plots? These rock gardens make up the grounds of Lasha, the sanctuary within Ring that was created to study the deities. You may have seen the others in the city. They help with allowing me, a uniter, in communing with the goddess Lasha. Oh, so it was a goddess that I was trying to find. That reminds me, I remembered who that green-haired lady was that we saw in the prison. We kind of dealt with her before, but then knocked her senses in, but she was still kind of confused about things. I feel like she's back to having her senses gone. Or she was faking the entire time. Anyway, blah blah blah, at least they would if these pixie things would just leave them alone. They're getting to be a real hindrance. If I had spiriters, this wouldn't be a problem. I would like to ask what spiriters are, but that's not an option. Nothing more to say? Well, good day to you, then, sir. So apparently these empty lots are not necessarily places where they're expecting to build homes. To the left continues inward into the city, I'm guessing. Oh my goodness, this place is so big. I need to not be concerned about how big the city is. There's a part of me that feels like, oh no, I'm streaming. Will people be okay watching me explore a town for an entire stream? But screw that. I'm gonna enjoy myself and explore the city because I'm the one playing the game, and I want to explore the city, gosh dang it. Moving crates to and from warehouses is boring. I'd rather become a live poet. As opposed to a dead one. I came into this city to get away from Lasha and all that religious stuff, not realizing that Ring is probably the worst offender of all. Please get away from the door. Please get away from the door in a way that I can get near the door. I'm not surprised that it's locked, but it was important to check. Huh. Are you new here? You could be the solution to a problem I have. What problem? Well, I'd rather discuss this when you're alone. Too many people and it could cause trouble. Why do so many people want me to be alone? You have any idea how hard it is for me to find some alone time? There's probably some buildings I'm missing at this point. But I'll work my way back to them. Hopefully I'm able to leave this city, by the way. Well, about time to find out. You look new. Bit of advice. If you don't have to live here, don't spend any time in this district. You're either in the way or miserable. I agree. Let's get out of here. Where was the exit? Right up here? Yeah. Okay, bye. Sorry, but by the decree of Trier, all citizens are required to maintain their curfew and remain within the safety of the walls for the duration of the emergency. Yeah, it's quite an emergency we've got on our hands, that is for sure. Also, I'm not a citizen. I should be allowed to leave. I apologize for the inconvenience. Gosh dang right you're inconvenient. Alright, well, let's go ahead and explore some other places. I guess. We can at least try to perform some sub-quests in this town. Oh wait, you have different stuff. Tell me about Unity Castle. It's likely one of the largest structures in Pleas. Before the Northern event, it was smaller, but during Ring's war with the East, many builders were conscripted to help to design its current form. Nowadays, it's patrolled by the Trier and Neutral Spiriters. Neither will spare the time to talk to citizens, I'm afraid. They are far too busy for such pleasures. However, that's assuming you'd get in at all. The Great Uniter is very protective of his birthright, and the princess, protective of his birthright and the princess, so most people never see the interior. Okay, that was weird. It feels laggy here. Like it physically feels laggy. The Neutral Spiritor says nothing, nor does anything to acknowledge your presence. If he knew who I was... Yeah, this area clearly has a bunch of glowy effects slowing things down. Oh, you're not telling me that the Neutral Spiritor says nothing. You are a Neutral Spiritor who's saying nothing. Just to double check something. Alright. What is the deal with this torch? It has no idea what it wants to be. There's some sort of gate there. Could continue walking my way around. And so I will. Eventually, I'll have to actually make my way into this great building. Oh boy, seems that sun spirits are kind of... unlit. Okay, save point right here, which means that's probably where we want to go eventually. Hold on a sec. I'm heading back to that torch. Because the screen stuttering is making me curious if it has anything to do with the torches that are changing colors. No, doesn't seem to be the case. It just happens to be the screen is stuttering. This is actually a pretty gigantic map. Might have been a good idea to keep it smaller. Snow! Am I going to find anything of interest if I keep exploring around here? Don't know, so I'm going to keep exploring around here. Actually, let's go ahead and head inside. I have a feeling that the soldiers are largely not going to give me any new information in here. I find it interesting that they are perfectly fine with me wandering in here, by the way. Oh, these are all sectioned off. That totally figures. So if I want to explore all of these, I actually need to go in each individual door. Alright, guess that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Well, made my way around. So let's try to find that one other door I saw. Or maybe a couple of them. Unity Red. For the most part, I don't see much of interest in these places, except there is a way around. Okay. Let me guess, there was one in this direction as well? Yeah. Where am I? There I am. So I can at the very least make my way around in this place without having to go around on the outside. Given how laggy it is out there, I am okay with this. There's the exit. And I saw another path inward. Unity Violet. Hey, here's the thing. Oh, it's nothing new. Yeah, this definitely seems important. I will definitely be making my way that way at some point. However, for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and continue exploring the city. I believe there's another exit right down here. You're not going to tell me about Violet District. You can tell me about Violet District. Out of all the districts in Ring, I can safely say that this is the most peaceful one. It's pretty secluded, doesn't have any shops, and it's just mostly farmland. Of course, as you mostly likely noticed, none of that makes up its distinguishing feature. Above is the floating island of the Shrine of Aras. I don't know how it stays afloat like that, but feel free to use the towers to get to it. It has a pretty spectacular view of the land. Alright, that sounds like a plan. Now, somewhere in this district is also going to be apparently one of these things. But also somebody who I want to deliver a letter to. Ring upper right corner of Violet District. It will be a special day indeed when I find out what the deal with those statues is. So there's one of the towers. Well, look at you. All scrumptious and waiting to be eaten. Oh, wait. Sorry, I made a mistake. Does this letter belong to you? Oh my, someone has given me their confession. Someone who has stolen all of my bread. Oh, wait, no, I see. It's from him. I get it now. Alright then, here you go. Hey, I got money! I'm totally going to store this. He seems to think I require such a sum after that day. He is sadly mistaken. Subquest complete! Thankfully I have not had any failed quests yet. I can't play the piano. Despite the fact that this being clearly acknowledges your presence, he does not speak a word to you. Then you don't mind me investigating all of your pictures of flowers. Alright, I looked at them. I move on. You're just gonna tell me the usual. This the way out? Yeah, that's the way out. And they're not gonna let me go out. I saw a couple of posters there. I'm assuming they're the same ones that we normally see. About that one witchy type girl. The Mistress Thief or whatever her name is. Hello there, traveler. Do you own this farm? Farm? It's just a garden. The hens keep me company. This place is a good home to settle in my twilight years. Here lies... There is a disturbing amount of blood smeared across the name. Lovingly called Chino. Maybe lovingly too much. Cather's Rose. Read that one already. So largely this district seems to be about the towers that lead to the floating island. Well, I definitely will not have time to go to the floating island, which apparently we are standing under right now. Ideally, you would not have a map that is this empty in detail. Giant shadow aside. Alright, I'm just going to quickly make my way back to that, stock market type place. Because I suddenly have a nice amount of money to spend. At the same time, I kind of wish I had known I was going to be receiving such a nice amount of money to spend. I wouldn't have sold off some of my equipment. You never know, some of that might have been useful. But probably not. I'll be finding more equipment as the game goes on. Alright, I'm gonna withdraw. My apologies, your return is worth nothing, as the market has been doing poorly. Would you like to avoid your prior investment so you can make another? What? No. As you wish, come back later to see if it has... No, let me see here. Withdraw. Your return is worth nothing. Market have been doing poorly. Yeah? Very well. Hope you have a better fortune next time. Well, I'm done. How about we go ahead and head into that next episode break now? We can go ahead and do that. We'll be right back. And when we come back, we're going to explore that island. It sounds interesting. Don't know if there will be any plot up there yet, but it's worth checking out.